Forever getting cut off. Alright, I need to undo what's that screensaver setting? Hello. Was you going to Walmart? Nothing, because they was just calling me about my medicine. My vitamin D and my liver. Alright. Zone. I'm confused. Well, if it don't got a screensaver, then why? Oh, is it going to sleep? Is that let's sleep power sleep better? Oh, after it's when plugged in. Why was it? Why would it? That'll make sense. All right, all right, there we go. Choo 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 choo. Okay, so I shouldn't have no problems anymore. Anyways, KFC bomb, no issues. Um, went to Scotchies, which was decent. Um, we went to a couple of different places for some jerk, and all of them was decent. Decent local places, festivals. All of them tasted different from different places, but they were all equally good. They rice is like on a harder side in most of them, and they don't season the rice, so it's just rice and beans. Um, Everything is like sold separately, so that's just something to keep in mind. But so what? Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Everything was good though, and I didn't have no problems. And I went to the restroom every single day, like clockwork, with no issues, and it was like the perfect ones. I know it's like TMI, but I'm just saying, in America, what I experienced is not that. So, just from the food alone, their quality, their fruits, their vegetables, their meat, right, is so much better. Um, I can't remember because the place has been so long ago, but I've been to the Bahamas, I've been to Canada. I feel like Canada was clean, clean environment, cleaner food. Um, they still giving you pork and stuff. I mean, I ate pork back then. I was just kind of mad when I asked for bacon, not realizing that I or forgetting that I was in Canada and they gave me Canadian bacon, ham, a piece of ham, and an actual bacon. Yeah, yeah. Mm. But other than that, Bahamas, I have food. So I went to Bahamas on a cruise. Um, when I went, I drove to Canada, went to Bahamas on a cruise. Cruise ship food, hit or miss. I had the good days and I had my throwing up days. Hit or miss. You know, when you come across some seafood fried rice with some octopus in it, I call that a miss. My stomach called it a miss. My tongue called it a miss. Oh, I don't remember if I tried their local food. I don't think I did. Maybe not. But I did go and, embark in their culture, spend a couple dollars with them, buy some things to take back. Um, so in Canada, um, planning some new trips. So I'm gonna have a lot more, different content for that. I'm gonna post some old trips, even just domestic trips, because we take the kids places. I'm not gonna say we go a lot, because people might have a misconception about, my movements and how I operate. But we do like to get the kids out, even if it's just in our state, or if it's an hour away into a different state or something like that. We want them to be experienced and exposed to different things and people, and have, the book sense, the street sense, the common sense. Um, and I feel like you only get any of that with experience. So yeah, I say all that to say, get out of the box that you live in, explore different things. Don't stay in a bubble. Don't think that 7th Street is all there is to your city, right? Or your neighborhood. Don't think that Atlanta is all there is to Georgia. Don't think that, you know, Georgia, California, New York, Florida, and Texas is all there is to a little bug. If I find you, I'm gonna get you. Is all there is to the United States. There's other places, there's other beaches that are amazing besides Miami. Um, Beaches in North Carolina, South Carolina that are amazing. You got the Emerald Coast. Um, you got beaches in Mississippi and Alabama that are amazing. Oh my gosh. You got other beaches. Oh, then you disappear when I got a little weapon to use against you. Then you want to disappear. Watch it be on me somewhere. Did I not get it? I think that was it. Maybe it won't. I don't see nothing. Okay. Um. Yeah, that's more to than what you were born into, what you know, what's your immediate environment, what you're being exposed to, even what they try to tell you about, what they show you of Africa or Asia, or the different places. There's more to those places. Africa isn't just safari and desert or pyramids or Egypt, right? You have jungles, you have cities, you have beautiful beaches, you have places that get snow. The only place I'm not repping and trying to justify is Australia, because I don't even think I'm ever, even though I supposedly have Aborigine blood, Australia got too many dangerous animals for me to, want to take that risk with kids, right? Or I'm not even gonna lie on the kids. Take that risk by myself or with my husband. Like what? From trying be might get in fight with kangaroos to trying to run from snakes and was it crocs or gators or lizards, and I think they got cats too. I don't. Australia got too much going on. Okay, I'm already teetering on Africa with all these daggone, you know, cats coming up into the resorts and stuff, in the hotel, in neighborhoods, in regular houses, and I'm like, I thought y'all was far away. Is that the is that it? Is that it messing with me? Is that it messing with me? I don't know, but I don't know. I just I don't know. I don't know. Looking at trying to get land over there. Buy land. And I'm just thinking about it. If we buy land, we gotta tend to our land, right? I mean, we can always hire somebody, but eventually we're gonna go and look at our land, look at our crops, whatever we're doing on the land, the properties. What if the big cats? Like, we're gonna have to get a gate. Oh man, we wanted it near water, and recently we've been seeing gators and crocs in the oceans. We understand some salt water, some fresh water, some of the, like, they can survive in different places, and it's just like, okay, but that's besides the point. Get out your comfort zone. Take a risk, take a lead, do it safely, do it smart, plan it out. Um, don't go alone if that's your fear. Um, go with somebody that you trust. We hear way too many stories. Justice for Shanquella. She still ain't got justice. That's another conversation because friends just ain't your friends. And that is another conversation. Maybe I'll stop this and go into that about how friends just ain't your friends. But step outside of what you know, what you're used to, especially when it comes to food for the and things that are for the betterment of you, health wise, getting out. You don't go out, you don't like to walk a little bit, just a little bit. You don't like to drink water, please just a little bit. One bottle a day until you can get to two bottles, until you can get to three. Please eat. Okay, you can't drink water. Eat fruit. That is the water that you actually need. Eat. Make sure you get some watermelon, some fruit, some cantaloupe, watery, vegetables, cucumbers, things that are gonna put water into your body. Don't eat so many. Just okay. Maybe stop eating a lot of chips and candies and cookies and and processed foods and TV dinners and pizza rolls and pizzas and sandwiches and burgers and hot dogs and bratwurst and crab legs and shrimps. I don't know. Just maybe cut it down just a little bit and swap it out for something else. Maybe throw some broccoli in there, some Brussels sprouts, some asparagus, some red cabbage, green cabbage, kale, some spinach, some mustard greens, some turnips, some butternut squash, some eggplant, some zucchini. I don't know. Some peppers, onions, purple onions, some quinoa. Our people do not perish for lack of knowledge. Our people are destroyed, which is an even more detrimental word because perish just means you die. It's just you cease to exist. Okay. Cease to exist. Yes, it's a bad thing, but you know, destroyed. Being destroyed means there. So let's put it two ways. Being destroyed means that you're being destroyed. Things are being broken apart, systems, foundations to the bottom, crumble, ground. But it also means you have the ability to build back up, right? When things are destroyed, you can always build it back up. When things perish, that's the end, that's where it stops. So let's stop saying our people perish for lack of knowledge. It truly is our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And this is two benefits to you. One, you realize that not knowing, not gaining knowledge, not stepping outside of your comfort zone of what you already know, what you've already experienced, to experience something new, something different, putting your hands on something different, something that has a different texture than what you're used to, is detrimental to you, right? But also, you have the ability to build even from destruction. So, where maybe your parents dropped the ball with you, you know, your grandparents, your great grandparents, your great greats, right? Maybe somewhere down the line, they dropped the ball for whatever reason, and fear crept in, and they didn't want to leave out of Moyock, North Carolina, or out of Conyers, Georgia, or out of Tuscaloosa, or Dagon, Pierre, or Morgan, or whatever little country bumpkin town you live in, or place, or city, or Chicago. They didn't want to leave that comfort. They didn't, because they were afraid of what was outside of that. Step outside of them. You ain't your grandparents. You ain't your great grandparents. You ain't your mama, daddy, them. You ain't your cousins, your aunties, your uncles. You can be different. You have the opportunity to be different, to choose different, to live different, to choose better, to live better, to be better, to do better. So choose better, do better. That's like common sense, right? No, it's not. Because common sense ain't common. That's why we still looking. But we gonna keep on until we find it. Until next time, go out there and do something different. Be something different. Explore something different. Eat something different. Drink something different. That's all. Just do something different. You owe it to yourself to step outside of that little box that you are currently in. Okay? Congratulations. This is your first step. This does apply. Don't let this fly. Okay?